What's going on, guys? Time for a little update video. Haven't done one in a while, and it occurred to me that I've got a ton of new subscribers since the last time I did a video. So kind of felt like I ought to do a little update. Just kind of update you guys on things, and for the new guys, I know not everybody goes back and always looks at all the older videos and stuff, which, you know, I understand. So, a little bit of commentary for some of the new folks. First off, thank you very much for all the subscriptions. All you new guys and gals that have subscribed recently. I know as of 2 minutes ago, before I started recording this, I'm sitting on 660 subscribers, and that's about 600 plus more than I had this time last year, which blows me away. Now, I'm nowhere near the subscription level that I know a number of my friends have got, but they're doing a lot of stuff that I'm not, and the fact that there's almost 700 of you that want to sit and listen to me ramble, I'm just like, I mean, that's crazy. I appreciate it though, I really do. So for the newer folks, just a little bit about the channel in case you're just getting tuned in. I started this channel a few years ago actually, but I never really started using it until, not to any amount, until about this time last year. This channel is just my personal channel. Nothing more, nothing less. It is for me to come and talk about whatever interests me or I want to talk about. Primarily, that is stuff that's focused on survival and preparedness oriented topics, because that's a big passion of mine. It's also going to be occasionally about self-defense related stuff, that sort of thing. Honestly, you never know what you may come on here and see, because like I said, it's just my blog channel where I'm just going to kind of talk about whatever pops into my head. You may come on here one day and just see a video, something to do with just everyday life of the family or something. Who knows, okay? So far I've kept it all pretty much preparedness, survival, such related things, like I said, but just fair heads up, that's what it's about. I make no special claims to fame of being any kind of expert, guru. I'm just an average, ordinary, everyday guy like y'all, and got a little bit of experience in a few things here and there. I'm always a student first. Part of this is a learning thing for me. As I learn stuff, I like to share it. As I share stuff, I learn stuff. Other people on YouTube, etc. I like to go into a lot of training and classes and stuff, and when I do, always a student first. So again, if you're coming here looking for the next latest and greatest subject matter expert on something, it ain't me. I always encourage you to take what I give you for what you paid for it, and don't always take my word for it. Go and check things out for yourself. Primarily, I mean, not that I'm ever going to intentionally give you bad information, but just because something works for me in my environment, my situation, my setup or whatever, doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be the best or work the same for you and yours. So that's probably my biggest caveat is, always make sure that, something works for you, regardless of whether it's me or anybody else anywhere on the internet, YouTube, blogs, forums, whatever. Use those things, like I do, as reference sources, but always determine something for yourself when at all possible. Now, I will always try to give you the best, straightforward information that I can when I'm talking about something. I'm not here to try to sell you or convince you anything. I'm just offering you my thoughts and experiences. So there may be things we disagree on, and by all means feel free to disagree, as long as you can do it in a professional, courteous, respectful, adult manner, then by all means we can like two different things and still get along. So that said, this is just my little house, my little internet house, as it were. I'm glad to have as many of you interested in listening as you can, or as there are. I think this is some very important stuff that we can discuss. I want to try to present things to you that maybe you haven't seen before, thought about before, maybe of doing something in a way you hadn't thought about before, and try to give it to you. I'm trying to think of the right way to say this, because I don't want to intentionally cheese somebody off, but at the same time, I want to give you information and thoughts and stuff on a equal level, okay? I'm not going to talk down to you like I'm some expert. I'm not going to talk up to you like you're some expert. Again, I'm just an average guy just like you. That's how I'm going to try to present information and talk to you. So I hope you can appreciate that. Too many self-proclaimed experts out there. I'm trying not to be one of those, but I also want you to get good information. And if I can accomplish that and pass it on, then job done. That's my paycheck out of this. So I know I've got a lot of subscribers, from all over the world now, not just here in America. Got a couple of good friends that I've met overseas, and they know who they are, and I've gotten to be really, really good friends with them. I like their stuff. Sometimes they come at things from a different angle than I do on the same thought or subject, which I love, because I like looking at things from different perspectives. Some of these guys can be they can be kind of fruity at times, but there's some cool guys. Some of them are a bit funky, but I like them nonetheless. So that said, I won't drag this out. Just wanted to say thanks for all the support. Thanks for all the subscriptions. I hope you guys like watching the videos when I put them out. I don't get anything out of this. I just do this just for my own self-gratification, in the hopes that maybe I can help somebody out with what I'm saying or presenting. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy the comments and the conversations. Like I said, this is serious for me. The whole preparedness and survival thing, it's not a gimmick, okay? And I guess that's probably what I want to close out with. This is serious stuff to me. It's not a hobby. And if you're serious about it, it shouldn't be a hobby for you either. I'm doing it to be able to take care of and protect my family, my friends, etc. that are all... My friends are considered family anyway, so when I say family, I'm including them. We want to be able to help each other, take care of each other, regardless of what may come down the road. again, so everything I'm doing, it's not from a hobby perspective. There are people out there that they view this stuff as a fun hobby to do. That's fine. My only caveat when you're watching this stuff, again, is look at somebody if they're doing it as if you're coming at it from the same angle as me, that this is a serious subject that you really take seriously. Be careful who you're watching. Are they doing it as an equally serious thing, or are they doing it from a hobby perspective? A lot of times guys doing things from a hobby perspective are going to approach and do things differently that might not necessarily be all that applicable for a real deal situation or whatever. So, that all said, I appreciate, again, very much all subscriptions. The past year has been, very interesting. And in closing, how I want you guys to look at this channel is you never know what you're going to get when you pop on here to see what I've got up. But I want you to come at it with, and I hope you come at it with, the idea of it's just like you come into my house, we get a couple of cups of coffee and sit down on the couch, sit down at the table, and just have a conversation about something. So when I tell you, hey, go grab you a cup of coffee and let's sit down and talk about this, I generally mean it. I mean, because a lot of times my videos are kind of long. Now, I've been told that that is a put-off to some people. Well, it's kind of like Treebeard said in The Lord of the Rings. And yes, I'm a Lord of the Rings junkie. Sometimes something worth saying takes a long time to say. Paraphrasing. And I believe that most of you are not, I think most of you have attention spans longer than that of a 3-month-old puppy, okay? If you're equally as serious about this stuff as I am, then you'll probably are the ones that'll sit and listen to a 30 or 40 minute video. Those are the people that I'm really and truly after. That's who I want to converse with, because you're the guys that comment. You're the ones that I have the good discussions with. I mean, let's be honest, guys. If you're not going to sit and listen to a 30-minute video on something, then you're probably not going to read a book about it. It's probably not that big of an interest for you. I don't want to give you a 6-minute infomercial, okay? I want to talk to you like a couple of guys, gals, sitting down having a cup of coffee and just having a good intellectual conversation. So if you're looking for the 5-minute infomercial, unfortunately, and I'll fully admit, I'm probably not the guy you want to sit and listen to. So that said, I will shut up rambling. I hope it's not something I forgot to say, because if I don't, we'll be into one of those 30-minute videos and you'll be wondering why you didn't go get you a cup of coffee before you ever clicked on the video. Maybe that's a new thing. Maybe like from now on, before you ever click on one of my videos, you just automatically go get you a cup of coffee or tea for my friends across the pond, as it were. Love you guys. So yeah, I really appreciate the support, guys. The subscribership just blows me away. Because again, I'm not getting nothing out of this other than just the satisfaction of talking to you guys and trying to present things to you. And if I can help you get more prepared, better prepared, etc., then all the better. So thank you again. Been a great year, been an amazing year. I'm actually really interested to see 6 months from now, a year from now, where things are at. So as always, get out there, train, prepare. it's a interesting in that old Chinese curse kind of way world that we're living in. I think every day that you procrastinate on preparation is not a good thing. So every day try to do something. Preparation is not always tangible things. Sometimes it's mental preparation too. It's learning, reading, watching, listening, studying, thinking. There's all kind of ways to prepare, not just physically and tangibly, but mentally as well. So take care, guys. Be safe, and I'm looking real forward to talking with you soon.